start working on it. And let me know. So we got engineering. Then we got the fun stuff, nutrition and food science. If you have any kind of a nutrition course or even a PE course where you want to show how healthy hemp food is because it makes you run faster and everything, well, hemp is the superfood of the future. We have the seeds, which are all crunchy, and they sort of get caught in your teeth, and it's hard to eat like that. But what people have come up with is hemp nut, which is a shelled hemp seed. So they've taken the seed, they've been in a machine that takes the coating off, the hard shell off the seed, and then it's this nice little nutty interior of the seed. It's just very good. Sprinkle it on yogurt, put it in just salad, anything, just eat it right out of the can. And so the hemp nut is very, very tasty. They have hemp nut butter, which is crushed hemp seeds. You can use that for dip and everything. We have hemp ice cream, hemp protein powder, which is really, really good for you. Hemp has a lot of essential fatty acids. It's high in protein, it's high in fiber, it's no cholesterol, so it's got all the right kind of oils, the right kind of fatty acids, and a lot, better. It's better for you than soy, better than flax. So and a lot of new products are coming out for the food. You have hemp milk. We love hemp milk. They have vanilla, chocolate, hemp milk. So go to Whole Foods. Go to any of your new to your health food stores. Anybody had hemp milk out there? Seen it? Right. Good. So buy more hemp milk. We have hemp granola, hemp cereal, hemp oatmeal. We have all sorts of great hemp foods. So go out there, make yourself healthy, eat hemp foods. The seed is also very good for your skin. It soaks in, it helps restore skin. And so there's all sorts of hemp products, hemp soaps. Dr. Bronner's has been around forever. They use a lot of hemp seed oil in their liquid soap and also in their bar soap. And Dr. Bronner's is also a big supporter of the hemp industry. They sponsor a lot of events. They sponsor green eco conventions. They have hemp tables where they have a lot of information. So go out of your way to buy Dr. Bronner's and support them because they're so good for us. Hemp salves are really great, good for scratches and sores and everything. So you can see that all the different products that you make out of the seed are very healthy, good for your body and your skin. So, look into that, research that, see, why is it so good for you, and how can you think of maybe making new products out of hemp food? So we have that, got that going for us, which is nice. And of course we have the energy bars, which hopefully some of you have and enjoyed those. And then we have medical marijuana and cannabis is a huge thing where people are finally realizing how good cannabis is for you. It's safe, it's therapeutic, you cannot overdose on marijuana. It's good for a whole raft of different things, for nausea, for anorexia. It's good for MS. It helps, some studies coming out say that it helps with preventing Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. It's good for if you have spasms. If you have glaucoma, it reduces the intraocular pressure. This is Elga Musica. She has glaucoma. She would be blind if she didn't smoke marijuana, basically on a constant basis all day. And this is a tin. This is a tin of 300 cigarettes. She is one of 6 people that the United States government actually sends marijuana to every month. She gets this container of 300 cigarettes. They had a program about 20 years ago where they let people come in and to test out the efficacy of cannabis. They shut down the program, but they're still sending her this marijuana. Unfortunately, it's really bad. It's got stems and seeds, and it comes from Mississippi. It's really crappy pot. But she gets from the government, so it's still pretty cool. But it would be better if they sent her good pot. So I don't even know if she smokes that, to tell you the truth. She still gets it. And you hear a lot of bad things. People say that smoking, anything is bad for you. Well, for medical marijuana, you don't have to necessarily smoke it. You can vaporize it, which heats the cannabis up just before it bursts into flame, so all the the cannabinoids come out of the plant and you inhale it that way, or you can eat it. There's a lot of people find a lot of benefit from eating cannabis. So if you have any kind of nursing class, pre-med, or anything like that, study why all the different things cannabis can do, and why is it so good, and how can it help us?
Have you seen the recent research on it reducing the size of cancerous tumors?
Yeah, a lot of really good stuff about how it prevents or maybe cures cancer, which is really crazy good. And unfortunately, the government, with this whole reefer madness, they haven't allowed any of the studies to go on for years and years, but finally, people are getting studies out, and they're finally coming up with all these tremendous conclusions. And there's a big conference in Rhode Island in a few weeks that I'm going to be going to just to take notes and writing about. It's on cannabis therapeutics, so I'm looking forward to hearing some of the speeches at that conference, because they're going to be talking about some of these new things with cannabis.
Is that hemp water?
I wish. I do love my hemp milk, though. I drink it all the time. So we have nursing and pre-med, and it's like a lot of people, I believe, self-medicate with cannabis. They don't even realize they're medicating. They might, oh, you're just getting high or whatever, but they're actually, it helps them with psychological problems or anxiety or things like that. So it is a medicine, but I think it's a very good one. So now we have plant sciences and chemistry. There's a lot of different things you can do to study, like this is a cross-section of a hemp stalk, cross-section of a hemp seed, and a drawing of the flower, the THC. So, you can study the chemistry of the stalk, see what it's made up of, get an electron microscope, if you guys have one here or something like that, and, focus it in on a piece of hemp or some cannabis. And also, study all the different cannabinoids. Everybody knows about THC, but there's like 50 or 60 different cannabinoids in cannabis, and they all do different things. So these are just some of the other ones. And they don't all necessarily get you high, but they might have different and positive therapeutic aspects. So look at, do research into that area, see what we can turn this plant into innovation and entrepreneurship. So we got a lot of smart young people here, a lot of good ideas. So start a company, come up with a new idea, invent something. This is my hemp coat. Fortunately, it's cold enough so I can wear it tonight. Come up with a nice product like that, or a hemp shirt. This is my hemp shirt. People are coming up with like they developed hemp fuel pellets, put in wood stoves so you don't have to use trees. Of course, you got hemp milk, shampoo, body products. Come up with an idea, start a company, invent a product. But remember, the first ones over the hill, a lot of times in a war, are the first casualties. So when you're starting out, a company or a product, or even in activism, try not to burn yourself out, because we're in for this is going to be a long fight. It's going to be hard to reverse the effects of reefer madness. 70 years of reefer madness is not going to be reversed overnight. So keep that in mind. We have a long way to go, and especially if you're starting a new company or a product, keep that in mind. Don't overextend yourself.